Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're in our new workshop. We've sort of settled in. We've still got lots of work to do to it. We've been here about 6 months now, but we've sort of got everything set out how we want it to be. I've actually got some video footage and stuff, what it was like when we moved in. So I'm going to play that at the end of this video so you can just see what we've actually done since we've been here. It's quite a lot. Like I say, it's still in a bit of disarray, but everything seems to have its place now, and we've just started working for the moment. So let's have a bit of a walk round. I sort of won't explain too much about the workshop because, like I say, I've got some footage at the end that we can show you. But just quickly, this is our tea room. It's okay, still needs a bit of work just to get it how we want it. This is sort of a bit of an entrance hall, workshop through there. This is our mixing room through this door here, and this is an entrance hall where we keep all our sort of colour chips and stuff like that. If we go into here, it's a really good size actually. We've got everything set out how we want it to be, but we want to try and tile this floor at some stage, just to keep it tidier. It will look much neater. But like I say, we've got all our mixing schemes in here, everything's set out how we want it, and it's working okay for us. So then we knocked a hole through this wall here because our oven's outside. So let's go through there. So this is quite a nice door that we put in here. I like the glass everywhere so you can see through. So this is our new oven. Plenty of glass in this as well. There's a control panel for it. Let me take you in and show you what's going on. So we're just doing some paint on this Transit van at the moment. Front bumper, it's having a new front lower splitter that was all battered and broken. We've sort of done some work and turned this into a day van, so we've had these windows installed all the way round. Customers just had the wheels refurbed in shadow chrome, so they look quite nice. We're putting this new little rear roof spoiler on it, so just to make the thing just look a little nicer for a day van. So yeah, this is the oven. As you can see, we've got loads of glass in it, which we really like. There's another emergency fire exit door down here, and it's a really good size. It's like 5 metres wide by 8 metres long. As you know, when we paint in our classic cars, we like to try and do them in one go. Just gets a bit of finish, definitely on the metallics and stuff like that. At the moment, we installed this Baxed booth lining. It goes up like wallpaper basically. It's got 5 layers to it, and as it gets dirty, you just peel a layer off so it leaves a clean surface, which is a brilliant idea. The only thing is it's falling off everywhere, as you can see. It's quite difficult also to put up round all our glass, and we're no wallpaperers. So it's falling off everywhere, and it sort of just looks a mess in our new oven. So we're looking for an alternative to this, which is a real shame because I love the idea of it. If it would just stay stuck on, we'd just stick with it, but it just looks so ugly with it falling off everywhere. So yeah, that's an ongoing thing. We're just trying to work out what we're going to do with that. So these doors open on the corner here. So these ones bifold back on the left. The ones on the right fold right back, and this is our entry into the oven. So there's a big ramp out there, and that's how we get in and out of the oven. We've got this big covered area in here. This is, it was an ideal spot to put the oven, to be honest. There's a 40-foot shipping container there. That's where we keep a lot of, you know, parts and panels and stuff like that. So we're going to a workshop. It's a little Alfa Romeo Spider we've been doing for a while. So it's coming to the end now. It's all painted. This is all in our Noble for Classic Cars system. So 2K direct gloss and the new Premium Flow clear coat on. So it's been right through from epoxy primer through all the stages to what you can see now. It's just had a little polish. We've just got to get all the panels on, and then basically it's ready for a ceramic coating. But it's come out lovely. That's nearly finished now. Like I say, hopefully going back to the customer at the weekend. There's Duncan, he's just working on the bumper off the front of the Transit. All right, Duncan?
All right. Just remember, you can now buy a piece of block spreader cards, and they're very handy, even getting little crevices.
Yes. Well done, Duncan, I like that. Yeah, there's the bonnet off the Alpha. There's one of the doors. So this area that I'm going to just show you in now, this used to be a stable block, and we've knocked through into it just to create a bit more space. It's still very much work in progress, so take it as you find it. You can see where all the stable doors used to be, but it's just a good storage space. We're going to convert this end into like a metalworking shop for fabricating panels and stuff like that. There's just some storage cupboards with stuff in. There's the other door of the Alpha. So as you can see, it's a decent space. We just keep a load of panels and stuff in at the moment. All the bits here are from an Alpha 147 Cup car that we're doing a full body restoration on. So we actually stripped it all apart. The car's gone off to be dipped and put in a cataphratic coating, but we won't be putting it back together, so this stuff's all going to get collected and taken away. That's my Sierra rally car under there, just hibernating at the moment. But as you can see, it is a decent space. We've put all the lights in and the electrics. We just need to get here and either get it rendered or decorated, just so it's a bit of a nicer area to be in. So if we go back into the workshop, I'll show you what else we've been working on. So this Audi Quattro, this has been right for our Novel for Classic Cars process as well. There's the bonnet, still in its first primers. To be honest, it had no repairs or anything on this, so that's sort of ready to paint. There's the tailgate, and this is in our new high build epoxy primer, so that's sort of all ready now to prep and paint. We've got to do the underneath and inside first, but the customer asked someone to make him a carbon fibre roof. Yeah, and so it turned up. As you can see, it just don't fit, you know. To try and make this look anything, it's never going to happen. So we're speaking to someone else at the moment that's going to make us a better one than that, we hope. Yeah, because obviously it's just got to look seamless, and if I'm honest, there's no way that this one's ever really going to look seamless. It's a great idea and it'll look amazing when it's done. But like I say, this one, you know, we can deal with some of it, but carbon fibre is so rigid, it's got no give in it or anything. And because it's going to look like a raw carbon weave, you know, we can't start cutting it about or anything. So, yeah, I think that one's going to go in the skip, to be fair. But it's a really nice body shell. Had lots of metal work done and stuff to it, that done to a really high standard. So it's just going Arctic white. I believe it's Arctic white, Duncan, isn't it?
I believe it's either Arctic or Alpine.
Yeah, Alpine or Arctic white. So just a solid white colour. So it's going to be another stunner, I'm sure. Bit of a mess in here, please don't judge. This is our little tool room. Like I say, I'm going to roll a video at the end that's going to show you the place when we got here, and you'll see what we've actually done. The biggest thing, I think, is all the electrics, and we've put this ceiling right through the workshop that you can see. that's really nice, made a massive difference to the place. So this Bedford, if you watch some of our old videos, you'll probably remember this. This has been going on for a while. We've been really struggling to get panels and stuff for it, but we've completely rebuilt all the front end of this. We actually bought a chassis cab from somebody that was absolutely rust free, so we've managed to get all the front inner wings from it, the front wings, just lots of bits, all the inner front wheel arches inside, so we've replaced all these. So it's plenty of work, but we are getting there. Paul's been making these inner rear tubs to go in it. So I'll show you where we're at with that. We're just doing a bit of welding on the floor in the back and these inner tubs. We've had to make all these bits. We've had to pretty much, well, I say we, Paul's had to make it all. But yeah, we're getting there with it. It's just ongoing. But it'll be pretty special when it's done, I'm sure, because there's probably not many of them going to be done to that standard. You know, we're doing a nut and bolt rebuild on this, so it's got to drive out here finished. So quite a challenge, but yeah, it's coming along. So I'm just going to go and show you this car that turned up yesterday as well. So another Audi Quattro. This come all from the from the Scottish Highlands. So we're doing a just outside bare metal repaint on it. We're not doing underneath or anything. We'll do all the door shuts, apertures, all the backs of the doors and stuff. But we're stripping this thing right back to bare metal. There's a bit of welding to do to it that we'll get to once we strip the paint off and see what's what with it. But all this paint on this car, apparently it's all factory original paint. So yeah, we'll strip it by hand, mechanically with DA and probably some paint stripper and stuff. That'll be the easiest way to get it off. We'll get the bumpers soda blasted so they're all back to the bare plastic. But this is a 20 valve and apparently this is a bit different to the others. This inner wing is a lot different. This is where the airbox goes, so the customer was telling me, but you can see there's a bit of fabrication and repair work in there that we've got to do. So we're going to strip the rest of the components out the engine bay, then we're going to paint this engine bay as well. So yeah, it's going to be a lovely looking car again, just plenty of work. Like I say, what we're going to do, we're actually going to do a whole set of videos on this car that you can follow right through from this stage to the finished product. So yeah, tune in if you want to watch that. It's going to be quite interesting. So just back into the oven. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a little insight to the new workshop and some of the jobs we've got going on. So like I say, we're going to run a video now that just shows you what the workshop was like and the stages we went through to get here. Hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.